everyone. Today in the yoga flow we'll focus on shoulders, shoulder flexibility, mobility, and towards the end we'll work on charging Scorpio. If you can set up with the wall to help you with balance, stay close to a wall. Stand at the top of your mat, feet together, palms together in front of the chest. Close the eyes. Arrive into yourself. Notice how your breathing is moving naturally. Take one deep breath. Fill the lungs. Let the rib cage expand out to the sides. Squeeze the rib cage around the lungs. Empty every last drop out. Open the eyes. Reach both hands up over your head. Let the center of the chest reach to the ceiling. Reach both hands out as you fold forward over your legs. Let the arms be loose, top of the head heavy. You can hold around your elbows. You can do a little gentle rock back and forth here. Palms to the floor. Step the right foot back. Knee in the floor, untuck the back toe so the top of the foot lands down. Bring the torso up. Reach the hands together. Interlock all the fingers except the index finger, Kali Mudra. And then reach both arms up and over the center line. Keep the hips down. Squeeze the right buttocks. Push into the left big toe. Come to center. Bend the left arm. Let the fingertips reach in between the shoulder blades. Hold the right hand around the elbow. And then pull the arm gently behind the head. Let the back of the head gently push into the arm. Start to open the left armpit. Switch, let the left hand grab the right elbow, reach the right fingertips in between the shoulder blades. Bring both hands back to the floor. Step the left foot back, high plank. All 10 fingertips spread wide. Feel like you're grabbing the floor. Weight in the whole palm and all 10 fingertips. Squeeze the belly button to the spine. Lower down the knees. Sit over your heels, forehead to the ground. Look to the hands, bring the chest forward, belly in the ground, top of the feet in the ground, look up. You can reach the fingertips back, or if it's possible, interlock the fingers behind your back, reach the knuckles up and behind you. Hands onto the shoulders, tuck the toes, down dog. You can rock the torso up and down. Starting to move the shoulder joints, open the armpits. Maybe the top of the head can strike the floor. Right foot step it in between the hands, left knee down, untuck the back toes. Bring the torso up, Kali Mudra with your hands, only index fingers pointing up. Reach up and over the center line, so you can look up and behind you. Come back to center. Now left hand grabs the right elbow, right fingertips reach in between the shoulder blades. Hips reaching forward and down. Change. Right hand around left elbow, left fingertips reaching in between the shoulder blades. Bring both hands back to the floor. Step the left foot forward, feet together. Interlock the hands behind your lower back. If you can, keep the palms together, otherwise separate them. Reach the hands away from your back. Relax the neck, let the top of the head be heavy. Let gravity pull the torso down naturally. Bring the hands back to the lower back, release. Palms together in front of the feet, reach out and up and over. Standing back bend, Hasta Uttanasana. Palms together in front of the chest. Reach up and over. Reach forward as you come down. Step the left foot back. Point both toes over to the left side of your mat. Fold forward. You can hold around your calves, ankles, or sides of the feet. If the head touches the ground, bring the feet a little bit closer so that the torso can hang its own weight. Reach the left hand to the right ankle. Reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. You can choose to stay here or reach the right arm around the spine. Fingertips reaching towards the inner thigh on the left leg. Look up to the ceiling. Stay longer, work on the twist, keep the thighs active. Release the twist, bring the hands back to the front of the mat, step the right foot back, high plank. Lower down the knees, chest and chin. 8-point pose. You can stay with the hands under the shoulders, or if you'd like, slide the hands forward for a puppy stretch. Focus on your breathing here. Let the lungs expand. You can stay in the puppy stretch longer or reach
the hands together over your seat, interlock the fingers and reach up. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. Untuck the back toes. Reach forward and up. Upward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana.
And then tuck the toes, bring the hips up, down dog. Once again, you can rock the torso. Reach the heels down to the ground. Left foot in between the hands. Now both toes reach over to the right side of the mat. Let the torso come to the center between the legs. Let the top of the head reach down to the floor. Right hand to left ankle. Reach up with the left fingertips. Or reach around the spine. Let the fingertips reach for the inner thigh on the right leg. Keep looking up. Undo the twist. Bring both hands back to the front of the mat. Step the right foot forward, feet together. Step the feet wide apart, wider than the mat. As wide as you need it for the top of the head to touch the floor. Now choices here, you can hang out once again, or you can step your hands in between your feet so that you're set up for a tripod headstand, and then see if you can float up. Stay here longer, work on the balance. Even if you come down, just take a little break and see if you can come back up. From here, you can either step one foot back at a time or lower the feet down together. Same height as your hips. And then shoot them back. Chaturanga.
Up dog, Urdhva Mukha.
Down dog, Adho Mukha. Here, bring the forearms down and then reach the head through the upper arms. Keep looking towards the belly button. Bring one leg up, reach to the ceiling, change the leg, bring the foot back down. Bring both elbows up at the same time if you can. Back to your down dog. Look to the hands. You can step one foot forward at a time. Take a little jump. Bend the knees. See if you can float. And land in between
your hands, palms together, reach out and up and back. Bring the hands in front of your chest. Take 2 long breaths. Now we'll go to the exercises with the wall. Stand with the feet hip width apart. Bring your hands to the wall. It should be about 1 leg distance away. Hands to the wall. You can bring them a little bit up and then just start folding to the front. If it's too easy, bring the hands a little bit further down. Just reach the chest down to the ground. Keep the elbows straight. And you can rock a little bit up and down here. Tuck the chin to the chest. Purely working on the shoulders here. Slowly come back up. Step a little bit closer. Now only an arm length, 1 arm away from the wall. Reach the hands up as far as you can. Now you think about the throat and the chest touching the wall. Maybe the chin first. If this is already a lot for you, you can stay here. Otherwise, slide the hands a little bit down. See if the center of the chest can touch the wall. Keep the hands shoulder width apart so they don't open up too wide. Shoulder width, and see if the center of the chest can touch. Slowly release. Time for our inversion. So for this one, today I would like us to work from the headstand into the forearm stand and then working on the charging scorpio shape. So for this one, prep your headstand so that you know that you can balance in your forearm stand afterwards. I like to keep my thumbs together, elbows shoulder width apart. Setting up about 1 foot from the wall or so. Measure the elbows so they're not too far from each other, shoulder width apart. Thumbs can touch. Then I lower down the top of the head, right in between the forearms. I tuck the toes, I reach the hips up, and I walk as close as I can with the toes. And then I can reach 1 toe up, maybe float or jump up so I can catch the wall. Here, just land both feet so that you feel secure. Or if you already have a good balance, just the tips of the big toes touches the wall. From here, push through the shoulders so that the top of the head releases from the floor. If that's a new sensation to you, you can maybe repeat 3 times. Lower down with control the top of the head. Push through the shoulders, release the top of the head. Now start moving the chest out through the shoulders, away from the wall. You can tuck the chin. Moving back and forth. Now stay as far away from the wall as you can. You can step the toes down a little bit and start reaching the seat to the wall. Bring it out and in. Maybe after a couple of times, rocking in and out, bend the knees to the stomach. See if you can find the balance away from the wall. Oop. The wall is always there if you need it. Work on the balance as long as you can. When you need to come down, just catch the wall with one foot. Bring the other foot down to the floor. Lower down the knees and take a child pose. One more round. It's always good to repeat if you want to master something. If you prefer to have your forearm stand with the palms together, like so, or if you'd like the fingers interlaced, you can choose to do this for the second round. Set up with your headstand once again, tuck the toes, walk the toes as close to your head as you can, split one leg up, float or jump up, catch the wall. Release the top of the head from the floor, tuck the chin, reach the chest out away from the wall. You can sink the seat back a couple of times. Sink it down and sink it away. Then reach one knee towards the stomach and see if you can find the balance in the middle once again. Point the toes, keep the inner thighs engaged and together. Hold as long as you'd like. When you want to come down, just reach for the wall. Bring one foot down to the floor, gracefully with control, if possible. Lower down the knees, take a child. Roll up through the spine. If you'd like to go for a third round, feel free to stop the video and repeat one more time. Otherwise, if you're ready for the finishing poses, follow along from here. Now, reach the right foot forward and then bring the left foot out to the sides. See if you can come up, leaning into the left heel. Then you can take your left palm to the floor. Reach the right fingertips up. If you'd like to take a bind, reach the hands together on the back side. Release the bind if you took it. Take the right hand now around your left ankle. Sit on the floor. Reach the left arm up over the right leg. See if the right shoulder can come close to the floor. Either let the arm hang here, keep reaching, or catch your toes. Look to the ceiling. under the upper arm. Slowly release. Bring the torso back to neutral. Take the left knee, bring it to the floor. See if you can bring the knees together. From here, see if you can lean and fold forward over your right leg. Slowly roll up. Bend the right foot. Bend the right knee. Bring the right heel close to your left hip bone. If you can, reach the right arm around your spine and hold the toes for a twist. Alternatively, you can use a shirt or a yoga strap so that you can hold with your hand and it's holding around the foot. Then you still create the twist. Take the left hand, reach it to the outside of the right knee, reach up and lengthen your spine. Look over the right shoulder. You can close the eyes if you'd like. Slowly release. Bring the right foot forward. Now everything on the other side. Left foot to the back of the mat. Sit over your right heel. See if the heel can come down to the floor. Now, let the upper arm gently push the knee to the side so you get a stretch over the inner thigh. Right hand to the floor. Reach the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Look at the left hand. You can stay here or take the bind. Reach the left arm around your spine. Right arm around the leg. Hold your hand on the back side of the body. Keep looking over the left shoulder. Release the twist. Bring the left hand to the right ankle. Sit down on the floor. Now see if you can reach the upper arm, the elbow, down to the inside of the left leg on the floor. Take the right arm, reach it up and over towards the toes on the left leg. Maybe hold the toes if you can reach them, and then keep looking up towards the ceiling. Release. Bring the torso back to neutral. Let the right knee come down to the floor. Bring the knees together. Heel on the outside of your seat. Now, bring the center of the chest towards the left leg. Walk the hands forward towards the heel.
Relax your neck, see if the forehead can touch the shin bone. Maybe you can interlock the fingers around the sole of the foot. Elbows to the ground. Feel an opposition here. Tailbone reaching backwards, top of the head reaching forwards towards your toes. Lengthen through the spine. Bring the torso back up. Bend the left knee. Bring the left heel close to your right hip bone for the twist. Once again, you can use a strap or a shirt around the top of the left foot. So when you reach around, you have a little bit of extension to bring the twist together. If you can reach with your hand, it can be helpful to lean forward, grab the foot, and then lengthen for the tailbone all the way up through the spine to the top of the head, and twist over to your left. Left elbow hugging around your back. Right hand to left knee. You can close the eyes. Slowly untwist. If you need anything for the Shavasana, shirt, socks, or blankets to stay comfortable, grab it now. And then when you're ready, lay down on the back. Let the feet flop open, toes dangling to the sides in their own weight. Hands, arms relaxed, down by the sides of the torso. If there's any last physical adjustments, do them now. And try to stay completely still throughout the Shavasana. Only your awareness will move through the body. Imagine your awareness, your attention, attracting all the best from around you and inside you, collecting, attracting healing, positivity, knowledge. Bring your attention to the left side of the body. Whole left arm relaxed on the floor. Left side of the torso, the chest, the abdomen, the hip. Left leg. The attention, attracting all the best. Move your attention to the right side.
the right arm. Right side of the torso. Right leg. Move the attention now to the center of the chest, the spiritual heart. Imagine your chest loose. Open. Collarbone and throat. Your face. The back of the head. Collect your entire focus now at the top of the head. Crown. Slowly start to bring your attention back into your whole body. Every cell at the same time. Experience the whole physical body. Exhale, empty the lungs. Inhale through all the pores of the skin. Deep inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale through all the pores of the skin. One more time, deep inhale. Imagine coming in air from everywhere. Exhale. Gently roll over to the right side of the body. And continue all the way up to a seated position. Keep the eyes closed if you can. Sit comfortably, relax the arms. Return to that lengthening feeling in your spine. Sit bones rooting down, top of the head reaching gently up. Try to sit completely still. Just observe the breath moving by itself. Only thing that exists is the breath. Don't pay attention to anything else. If the mind wanders, just bring it back.
as long as you'd like, or continue with any other meditation practice if you have one already. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me.